What's up, guys? It's Glenn, the movie guru. I am bringing you our next review of The Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 5, called Internment. Alright, guys, so just finished watching the episode, and I have to say, first off, I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to my page so far. Just to name a few, uh, JT Blue 16 and Bent Halo. Thank you very much. I appreciate that you guys are talking back and forth. We're talking about the show. This is what I love. I love the interaction, and you know, it's great. I appreciate it. So, with that being said, let's get right to it. Spoilers. For anybody who hasn't seen it, there's going to be spoilers. First off, awesome show. Love this episode. Way better than last week's episode. Where to begin? Let's see. I'm going to check my notes real quick. Hold on. Person on the floor. Person on the floor. Last week I said it might have been Maggie or Beth. Well, I was wrong. It turned out it was Sasha. And the way it was looking, it didn't look too good for her. I thought she was actually going to buy it. It was really a nerve-wracking episode. Like, I actually was getting a little panic attack when Herschel was getting chased and when he was trying to, save Glenn and all that stuff. But everything worked out great. Everybody who I thought was going to buy the farm ended up surviving and getting the medication because Daryl and the rest of them showed up at the end of the episode. So, with that being said, all the walkers that broke through the gate, that was crazy. I mean, just had to be 1,000 walkers, And then Rick and Carl, they decided they're going to just stand their ground and just take out as many walkers as they can. And Carl just was like, blah, 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 blah. And it was awesome. And Rick was like, I'm proud of this boy. I was afraid he was going to be like one of these troubled youths, but I know he's got leadership potential, and I thought that was awesome. Now, the governor, excuse me, let me get to that in a second. The doctor, Dr. S, I actually like that doctor. I thought he was very good, and unfortunately, he didn't make it through the episode. He ended up dying, and Herschel had to take him out. And, that's kind of sad. I wish he was out there a little longer. Could have survived just a little bit longer until they got there. But that didn't happen. And it just was one big mass. I'm fearing for all these people, the little girl, the boy in the Luke, I believe is his name. I thought he was a goner. Herschel, I thought, one of them was going to sneak up and just grab him. And, and then Maggie came in and rescued and saved, Herschel. And, it was just an insane episode. I mean, there's so much to talk about, but, it just all went at once. So, let's see. The governor. The governor was at the end of the episode, and I thought that was awesome. I was hoping they were going to give us a little bit more, but no, it's just like they show him, he turns his head, cutscene. And I was like, come on! Next week's episode, I saw a clip for it right after that, and I have to say, that one looks great. I mean, if it could top this episode, I would... I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, because it will. It's going to happen. That episode, I hope, is going to be one of the best episodes to date. This one, I'm starting a new rating system, and, you guys are going to like this. You know who you are. I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 spare ribs. That's right, because I like spare ribs. And my buddy, JT Blue, he was like, spare ribs, you're doing the greatest thing. And I was like, yes, spare ribs, that's what I'm going to go for. The rating system will be spare ribs now. So it's going to be 1 bad episode, 5 great episode. So 5 spare ribs is what I rate this episode. This was one of the better episodes of the season so far. Um, like I said, last week's episode wasn't that great. So I mean, a lot of people liked that episode. They liked how it didn't really go place, like just not insane like tonight's episode, but it was a nice episode. Uh, I wasn't a fan of it, but that's my opinion. Take what you will. If you don't like it, okay, fine. Click the button that says dislike. You know, I that's just your opinion, and I respect it. So, with that being said, let me see if I missed anything. There's so many things that went on in this episode that I tried to take away from it, but it's just they all just it flowed perfectly, and just the Walker kills were awesome. The gate crashing, I was like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Are they gonna have to flee? And I was just like, wow. Anyway, this episode was great. Can't wait for next week's episode, and we'll see what happens. Now, my predictions for next week's episode, they didn't really give a lot for the next week's episode clip, so I don't know what's going to pertain to it, what's going to happen. But everybody, I think, is going to be on the mend. The governor is just going to be making his presence known, and Michonne is just going to be continuing her pursuit. I'm pretty sure Daryl's going to find out about Carol next week, and maybe he'll go searching for her. That would be the most likely thing to happen. And Tyrese, he's just going to take care of Sasha right now, and then maybe he'll come to terms with what happened. Maybe he'll forgive her, and someday we'll see what happens. But all in all, love this episode. I thought this episode was awesome. Next week's episode, I I have a feeling is going to be one of the better episodes also. And it's just getting better and better, I mean, we're almost at the mid-season, so it'll be like just get up there and then off for 2 months. So with that being said, thank you for checking out my channel. If there's anything I forgot, please leave a comment in the section. And I like to converse with you guys, and we'll go from there. So we'll talk to you soon, and thank you. If you like my page, please subscribe. I'm working on getting better and better, so please. Um, I love how everybody's viewing my views, but I mean, give me your comments, give me your critiques. Just let me know what you know what it is that you want to see, and I try to change around what I can do. I mean, I'm kind of limited in what I can do because I'm shooting it off of a webcam. Um, so I mean, as my channel gets better and better, I'll get better and better. I've come a long way in the last few months, just in the speaking aspect, because I try not to edit as much as I do. And you'll see there's not a lot of cuts. So, anyway, thank you for checking out my channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.